Hi, Sagittarius. This is Mistress of Manifestations, and this is going to be a general tarot card reading for you. So, I'm going to be using my Gilded Tarot deck today. This is a general reading, so not all the messages will resonate with you, but I'm sure there is something here for you. Before we start, cheers. Gosh, I love my coffee. I hope you do too. And if you want, we can just share a cup of coffee together, right? What do you say, Sagittarius? By the way, Sagittarius is my sun sign. So yeah, I know the energy. Always in a hurry. Make the biggest bloopers when I talk sometimes. Well, yeah, it's a mess, right? All right, cheers. So, like I was saying, not all the messages here will resonate with you. This is a general card readings, but there is something here for you, and I'm sure about that. And just claim it, all right? Feel free to switch the roles. What do I mean by that? If the message confuses you, but fits perfectly for the person you're asking about, switch the roles. I want you to check, wow, what is this? Your sun, moon, your rising, and your Venus, please. If you do not know your placements in your chart, that's all right. Just go to Google, put in all your birth details, and let Google calculate your chart for you. Just creating drama, Sagittarius. Whoa, your cards are just flying. You know, I'm going to start with this. We have what? 5 cards. I'll take one more, right? 5 is a number of, like I always say, imbalance. So how are you doing, my Sagittarius? So far, you have a lot of swords energy. Oh boy, you're dealing with an air sign, huh? Alrighty then. Now I do need another sip of my coffee because the last card that came out. All right. So, like I was saying, there's a lot of sword energy around you, Sagittarius. You are definitely dealing with an air sign, a Gemini, an Aquarius. Gemini or an Aquarius is what I'm thinking, okay? So, let me show you this Queen of Swords. This is an individual. For me, sometimes this is a single mom. She's very cutting, cold, calculated, to the point. She doesn't play when she comes out to speak. She's very articulate. She knows what she has to say. She doesn't make it sweeter. If something is shit, she calls it shit. She doesn't say shit but nice. No. This is somebody who's very intelligent too. This is like I told you, air energy. For me, this is a Gemini or an Aquarius. This is somebody who's pissed off too. According to me, this is somebody who's bitter. I don't know why I'm getting an energy of an individual who is a single mom. Very intimidating person. She's got a lot of knowledge, by the way, huh? Knows like an encyclopedia, full of facts. Facts, that's the word. Factual. Are you in this energy, Sagittarius, or are you dealing with a Queen of Swords? This is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Somebody who knows how to solve problems, somebody who knows how to say it as they see it. No flowery language. And the reason I feel that this is a single mom is because of this card here. This could be a mother and a child. Are you dealing with an air energy where there is a single mom, a mom and her child? See, the page, they're the babies of the tarot. For me, they are the mini energies of that particular suit. This is a sword. So this is new ideas, a small offer, early stages of an idea, quick thinking, somebody who questions everything. It's also spying or stalking on social media. Is there some spying going on around you, Sagittarius? Are you doing it, or is somebody doing it on you, as in they're spying on your social media? This coming out together somehow tells me that you're dealing with an air sign and you are dealing with a mama and her baby, because these are the same suits. And I don't know I feel there is this energy around you of some woman who's really pissed off, angry, cutting, intimidating, somebody who's upset and bitter, and they have a child. They have a child. They have a child. Uh, I'm just going to tell you, top of my head, this is what I'm getting straight off the bat. Now, something has been making you feel defensive. Seven of Wands. Wands are your passion. You constantly feel that you are going to be attacked or you are being attacked by people. You're constantly being challenged. Now, if I take this as a mother and a child, this could be these could be energies around you. And this card coming out here, it seems like this woman can put anybody on the defensive. I mean, she knows the answers to every single thing that even, I don't know, she knows everything. She knows everything. So is this energy around you of a very intimidating woman, very angry woman that too, with a child who is constantly putting you on the defensive, making you feel that you have to defend? I mean, she's asking you questions or challenging you all the time. You are standing confidently there, Sagittarius. But it's, this individual, if you see their face, they're standing there like, I'm guard. But you cannot be like this 24/7. How can anybody exist like this, Sagittarius is? It's not fun to be constantly on guard and to be expecting an attack from someone. So this is not fun. This is being very standoffish and guarding your thoughts, your words. You're scared that if you make a mistake, look at you. You are, and for Sagittarius, remember I started the reading by saying I constantly make the biggest bloopers when I talk, faux pas, say the wrong things at the wrong time. You're scared. If you say something, and even though you didn't mean it, it was harmless, he's gonna come with this sword and give it to you. Now, the reason, you remember I had an extra sip of coffee, was the devil. Ah, my darling devil, how are you? Well, this is a card of Capricorn. It's very Saturnian energy. By the way, this is my moon sign too. So when I slap it, this is obsession. This is somebody, this could be a karmic relationship. When I said this could also be a card of social media and spying, is somebody obsessed with you and they've been spying on your social media feed. So maybe this one, this fantastic little, what can I call, a WWF fighting queen. We have the dancing queen and then we have the fighting queen around you. So for me, maybe if this is not a person who has a child, they've been stalking, obsessing, putting you on the defensive, Sagittarius. You're scared to say something wrong, defending, word, action, just trying your best to keep quiet. Very hard for Sagittarius to be quiet, right? They want to speak, they want to say, and usually they end up saying the wrong things at the wrong time. I am one, so I know this energy of constantly being on guard around some people tiptoeing. Let's not speak. Oh, they're going to catch me. And something tells me she's waiting for you to do that. She's like, oh boy, I'm going to get you here. I'm going to whoop your ass with this sword. I'm the devil here. Okay, it's a very, very strong energy. When the devil comes out in any reading, this energy is very strong, very toxic. The strength of this card in a reading is mammoth there. This could be overindulgence, addictions, obsessions, enslavement to ideas, to beliefs. You feel powerless. It's like somebody is controlling you. Somebody has kept you chained to a situation and they're playing with your mind. This is bondage. This is a karmic, unhealthy attachment or a very, very codependent relationship where there could be money ties or children. And you feel stuck, man, Sagittarius. And this woman is just after you. I get in a very angry person after you, Sagittarius, for some reason. And the devil here tells me that this is something you signed up for. So even though the Four of Wands hasn't come here, I feel this is some relationship that what do you call it? You've signed up, it's marriage. And if this is a work related situation, I'll give you another story, Sagittarius. It's for those who are like, I'm not married. What the hell are you talking about? Okay. If this is a work situation, okay, where you have somebody who's keeping a watch on what you do, how you do, blah, blah, blah. I mean, they're spying on you. And they're coming at you all the time in this energy. See, the Queen of Swords loves to fight. She's very intelligent. And she's actually, this energy of somebody waiting to catch you make a mistake. And this could be, again, the devil coming out. This could be a job that you've signed, which has got contracts, where there are you've signed something. That's when Saturn, Shani comes into play. When you sign the paper, that's why they make you sign papers when you're married, right? That's why it becomes karmic. So this is some kind of a job or a situation where they're really checking you out. Everything you do is under the microscope, and you have a boss, probably a very, very feminine boss, whose feminine energy is very strong. Do not always go by the sex of the card, okay? Go with the energy. But directly, if there is a boss who's being a bee with an itch on your case with that sword, this is wrong, that is wrong, and putting you on the freaking defense, okay? So this is your work-related thing where you constantly have to defend. And you're tired, huh? I'm telling you, you're close to being tired. And the devil being here again tells me that this is something you've signed up for. This is something which is long-term. Something that is you're codependent on. It's your money, it's your earnings. So this is your work message here. Now, the Two of Swords is telling me you're stuck. Again, they see there's so much of swords here. So far, we have air signs, Gemini. We have Libra. Yes, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, right? If I'm not mistaken. Yes. Yes. And we have the devil, the darling devil here, which is, of course, Capricorn. Now, very Saturnian. Now, the two is inaction. Like, you're like, what do I do? What do I do? What should I do? What should I do? What can I do? What should I do? Should I move? Should I stop? Should I stay? It's inaction. Are you choosing between two people? Look, I feel if this is a love situation, you're choosing between your child and your marriage. This is my understanding of this card. Where you're stuck, it's like you're in a stalemate, a dilemma. What should I do, man? If I cut this cord, she's gonna come after me, man, with that sword. She's gonna whoop my ass, but I cannot leave this child behind. You are in a state of inaction. Yeah, Sagittarius is inaction, indecision. You're afraid to take a decision. You know you can do it very easily. You know it. You know that something is very toxic here. And there's somebody who's holding you accountable for everything that has gone wrong in your life so far, I feel. And they refuse to take any kind of, what is that called? Culpability. Everything is your fault. And they're ready with their answers. You're dealing with this energy, man. Somebody who is ready to cut you out, like stop before you speak. Every time you are defending, man, it's like defending. They just keep smashing at you. They don't allow you to reply. I think they cut you off. And you are staying in this because it is a karmic relationship. There are children involved. There could be money ties involved here. You could even have built a home and a business together. And you were stuck here. You don't know what to do between two people, as in the child and the mother. You don't know because you can't take it, but you love the child. I'm getting this. There's an indecision. You're scared to make a decision. It's like a stalemate. Look at this card, Three of Wands. Three of Wands. This is your second wand card here. So far, it's mostly air energy. This is positive expectations. I think you had positive expectations from this relationship. The only positive expectation you had was when you were expecting your child. You expected more growth in this. You thought maybe you would grow in this relationship with each other. You would be somebody's be all and end all. You would go through life together. You had positive expectations when you signed up for this karmic contract. Now, I'm going to ask for another card. Sagittarius, you're dealing with somebody who's really toxic, and the devil and the Queen of Swords. The devil and the Queen of Swords. Somebody who's very powerful too. Maybe this individual has a position of some power or authority in the community. Your cards, my goodness. Sagittarius says, I didn't even speak. Okay. This is for Sagittarius. Sagittarius says, you will not believe. Just hold on, please. I need to go get those cards. Uh-oh. Wow, Saggies. Now I get it. Okay, more sword energies, by the way. You are definitely dealing with somebody who is an air sign. Saggies, look. If there is any card that I love to hate in a love reading, is a Seven of Swords. Somebody has been fooling you, doing stuff behind your back, pretending to be your buddy. Like I always want you to imagine this. We're all sitting in a boat together, with your family, and you're rowing, and there's somebody drilling a hole in that and smiling while they do it. You don't even know it. They're being sneaky. They're being a cheat. This energy is around you. This energy is around you. I don't know, but there is this energy around you. And the Tower card comes in. The Tower. This is a quick, sudden change. I mean, it's so quick. It's almost like, it's very Uranian, where it's almost like the heavens open up and this, big bolt of lightning comes and just shatters some foundation you've built. This is great change, a dramatic ending to something. The need for change has been ignored very long. This is very Plutonian, unexpected, Pluto-Uranus kind of a energy. Sudden change, abrupt, a sudden event. Did you catch somebody sneaking? And look, there's somebody falling off here. Was there a third individual in this? Look, I'm getting, when this Seven of Swords comes and the Tower, you found something out suddenly. I mean, you weren't even looking for it. Or maybe you were, Saggies. This is a card of stalking too. Like I told you, if you're dealing with somebody who's not a mom, this is a card of stalking your social media. Now, I want to show you our next cards, the Five of Cups. Fives are a number of imbalance. This is your first cup card, Sagittarius. See, this individual is crying. They're sad, grief, loss, sadness. I think this Tower that came in and exposed somebody's sneakiness, forced you to face the relationship that you thought was your be all and end all, because you did have a lot of positive expectations in it, Sagittarius, but it was karmic. And you feel at this moment in time, all is lost. This is somebody who is obsessed. I mean, look, I'm not going to diss this individual, because when you are facing some kind of tremendous grief and loss, it's very hard to look up and see anything. At this moment, you are just focusing on these cups that are broken. on what you thought was your, your happy life, your happy wife, your whatever dreams and expectations you have. But this is that feeling of having a pity party, Sagittarius is, and you're not that energy. Remember that. Yes, of course, you're human. So, I mean, we do have our days when we are like, everything sucks. But I know the energy of Jupiter and Sagittarius. They get out of it really quickly. But you are in an energy of tremendous grief, loss. You cannot release this pain. You just can't get over it. It's like you can't get over someone, or you cannot get over what they did. Sagittarius, did you find something out that gave you such grief? Such grief. Now, this card makes so much sense now. You don't know. You're just wallowing in your grief right now. You cannot believe the betrayal that somebody did to you. This was totally out of the blue. The tower energy is like, boom, out of nowhere. What? Something was shown to you. Some secret, some hidden information, some sneakiness, some cheating. And if you notice in this tower, one person is falling off. You're dealing with somebody who had another dude on the side. One individual, dude or dudette, is falling off this tower. So you probably built a home with this individual. You were hoping to build more, maybe even have kids, or maybe you do have kids, but there was somebody else. And when this, for me, this tower is like, the beautiful ivory tower that you built, and you thought it's perfect, and you're staying there with your prince or your princess, but it wasn't that. There was a snake in your midst, and you caught them. The tower brought that and exposed them and threw them out. They brought it to light, and they threw that individual out of that tower too. It's like breaking a foundation. The third person was exposed and removed, but you are in such a state of shock and grief that you are not able to look at the silver lining, that there are still two cups behind you, Sagittarius. But at this moment, you are just so self-absorbed in your grief. You are just so sad. You're not able to release this pain and this shock. You are staying in this inaction, in a dilemma. Even though you know the facts, you're unable to make a decision. Now, I love these next two cards for you. A lot of major arcanas, I'll tell you that. The Tower card is, of course, Plutonian. It is a card of, what's it called? Pluto and Uranus. You have the Strength and you have the Hermit. This is a card of Leo. You could be dealing with a Leo. You could be dealing with a Virgo. Let me start with the Virgo card here first, because I love this card for you in this juncture where you are so disillusioned. You are actually taking that pain. It's like flipping energy. I always believe energy is energy. Okay. It's like petrol is petrol. You can use it to drive your car and feed the hungry, or you can use it to make a petrol bomb and bomb somebody's house. How you use that energy is important. I think you are using this energy of grief, and you are taking that grief and converting it into shining that light within you and talking to yourself, sitting with yourself, and you are flipping the energy of grief to understanding yourself better. You're using that energy. Grief also produces energy, right? When you cry, when you're in tears and your body shakes, you're producing energy. You're using that energy, and you're flipping that. You're flipping the grief to say, you know what? I'm going to sit with myself and talk to myself. I'm going to understand what's going on here. I'm going to go within, man. Because the Hermit, which is a card of Virgo, is somebody who has this lamp and shows everybody the way. It's a card of going within to find your answers. It's a card of trying to understand, sitting with yourself. It's very hard to do this, trust me. And for Sagittarius, I think it's next to impossible because you are an energy of, a quick movement, action. You do not like to sit down. And with yourself, no, it's very hard. This is, like I said, you're flipping this energy of being lonely, grief, isolation. You are just sitting with yourself and using this energy, this grief energy, and flipping it into the Hermit and saying, I'm going to sit in solitude. I'm going to talk to myself. I'm going to go within. I'm going to do some soul searching. Or you could be talking to some kind of an advisor, a teacher. This is you going within and not taking action yet till you talk to yourself. It's like you're saying, you know what? I'm going to sit and talk to myself. I'm going to use the energy of grief that I have, that I am drowning in, and I'm going to flip it. And I'm going to go within with that energy, and I'm going to sit with myself and talk to myself. I'm going to do some soul searching. I'm going to go inward. I'm going to shine that light inside me, inside my body, inside my space, my mind space, my body. I'm going to sit with this grief and I'm going to try to understand what is going on. What is going on? Sometimes this Hermit, which is a Virgo energy, can also be a detective. There are many cards of snooping here. I feel somebody has used a detective or somebody has been snooping to find out information on someone. I get this very strongly. And then you have the Strength. It's a Leo card. This is inner strength. Again, courage, compassion for yourself, treating yourself with kindness. Look, this is a very, sweet, delicate woman who's making friends with a lion who can eat her up just like that. It's you making friends with your fears, Sagittarius. You are calmly handling a situation. You're calmly handling your emotions. And I think for Sagittarius, it's very hard to show emotions. Usually they're, go, 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 happy, go lucky. These are words that describe a Sagittarius, fun loving. But you have been in an energy of grief because you found something out, Sagittarius. I want to know. What cards insist on falling? Hold on, Sagittarius. Let me get that card. So, Sagittarius is ask for one more, yeah, before I say anything, okay? Let me start with this. Six of Pentacles is equal give and take. I'll read this card two ways for you. The Justice card hasn't come out, but I think you're going towards legalities, or first message is you've been giving to somebody, being on the defensive with somebody. And there's never enough for them. More hands. This is what you've been doing. And you found out some secret about some individual in your life, karmic partner. You could be going towards legalities. Something tells me you're going to boss up. You could be dealing with an Aries. If I look at these two cards together, Sagittarius, this is the Queen of Swords, okay, who is already somebody very dominating, and the Emperor. If this is one individual, God help you. I mean, I don't know how you're dealing with them, Sagittarius. If this is one energy of somebody who's an emperor, a boss, though this is a very paternal, this is a very masculine energy. This is a woman who is after blood, man. But I think you've got them in something, in a lie. And this is you bossing up. This is what I feel. And there's going to be an equal give and take. If there's anything legal, Sagittarius, do not worry. The Emperor is a card of Aries. It's going to be quick communication and a brilliant idea. a breakthrough. For me, the Ace of Swords is like when you have such clarity, but there is just no room for fog. Just no room for fog. Everything is clear, new ideas. Your mind is feeling so sharp and focused. Truth, nothing but the truth. Quick messages are going to come in about that. And something tells me that you're going to boss up here, Sag. You're going to be the emperor. You're going to be the emperor. And if the emperor and the queen of swords are two different people, which I think they are, you are the emperor here. The individual you're dealing with is the queen of swords. You trump them because you're stronger as an energy. And I'm not talking about masculine or feminine here, please. I'm talking about the energies and what they embody. The emperor is like the boss. This woman wants to be the boss. She's bossy. You're a boss, she's bossy. That's a difference. There's a difference. You are somebody who is going to achieve tremendous power and success. This is somebody who has made it, seated in their power, rulership, dominion, control, law, order. So again, if there is something legal, equal give and take, Sagittarius is. And there's going to be a breakthrough. Quick thinking, quick messages coming. Fast, quick messages. Just like the Tower card there brought a breakdown in this situation, is going to be fixed with very, very fast moving messages too, which is going to be your Ace of Swords. Clarity, truth, and nothing but the truth. So Sagittarius is, I'm gonna do something. I'm going to ask for some angel answer cards first for you. I want you to ask any question, okay? Any situation, Sagittarius, and pause the video if you need to. For my Sagittarius, please. My Sagittarius. All righty. We have 3 cards, Sagittarius. Okay, so the first one is opportunity. I think this is something with your work, yeah. You could be bossing up very soon, Sagittarius. Expect good news about work, new opportunities coming your way, abundance, okay? Meditation brings answers. This is the Hermit for me, the Hermit card. I want you to go within, Sagittarius. You know what to do. You know what you're dealing with. You found something out. Please go within. Sit with yourself. Flip the energy of grief. Energy is energy. Use it to find clarity. Go within. Trust that your inner guidance is on point. And this card is perfect timing. For me, this card is telling me that whatever is happening in divine timing. You know, this Tower card that comes in, it's usually the divine that brings in such a big change that sometimes it's very unsettling, yeah. But this is all happening in perfect timing because the universe wants to show you that you were dealing with this. You're dealing with a sneak. And you were sitting there, you know, waiting to grow and expand on this, and they did not want you to continue there. And hence, everything has happened in perfect timing, Sagittarius. Now, I'm going to take Keepers of the Light Oracle to see if there are any ascended avatars, masters who want to come and see what is at the bottom of the deck. Archangel Michael. This is my spirit guide. He can be yours too. In fact, he's Jupiter ruled. His birthday is on the 8th of November. Okay. Come on. Sagittarius. 2 cards here. I'll just take one more. It's so on point. So let me show you your cards. The first card I have is Kalima. Like, this is a very, very fierce energy, very, very feminine. She's not scared. She's somebody who comes out directly and attacks. You know, that's her kind of her energy. She doesn't speak like, excuse me, do you think? No. Very hard to control. Very hard to control. Very hard to control. She's one of the avatars of the divine feminine, according to me, which is, Goddess Durga, Lakshmi. All these are avatars, okay? And this is the fiercest one. Let me tell you what message she has for you. Facing your fear. Major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. Sagittarius, you are facing your fear with the strength card, man. Kudos. Kudos. Now, karma releasing Saint Germain. This was a karmic relationship, toxic, codependent. You were stuck there because of ties, because of money, because of just children. There was no happiness there. You were constantly on the defensive. Move beyond drama. Wow. Move beyond drama. Create your own path. Make room for good energy. What this is trying to tell you is move away from drama. There is more to your life, Sagittarius. Karma, release the karma. You were meant to learn this lesson, and that's it. And you did. And it's fine. It's fine. It's okay. Remember, karmic relationships have, I always see an expiry date. Now, you have the choice to renew them or to end them, and the universe allows it. There is no shame in that. Isis, magic manifesting. Your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming a reality. Stay focused. I think when you release karma, when you let go of any kind of toxicity in your life, it could be people, it could be habits. You know what comes in, right? Abundance. Because you suddenly make the pathway clear for that abundance to find you. It was blocked so far. It was coming towards you and being repelled because of the negativity around you. Okay, I'm going to take some Archangel Oracle cards just to see if I can give you any additional messages, my darling Sagittarius, is from the Archangels, all right? I didn't say nothing. That's one. My Saggies, please. Let me show you what cards I have for you. First is breathe. Sagittarius, I think you are. It's okay, Sagittarius. It's all right. Let me read the message for you, okay? Archangel Raphael, take several deep breaths and exhale. Slowly to awaken your energy and release old patterns. I think you've been stuck in this karmic relationship because of your old beliefs and patterns. You're just scared to break free of that, but Archangel Raphael is telling you to breathe. Just breathe and relax and let go of those old beliefs. It's okay. And look, nurture. This is Archangel Gabriel. Do you see a child here? I think there are children involved here. That's why you were scared. Archangel Gabriel, as you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Both activities are important for you right now. There is a child involved here. Just remember they are protected. Can you see how these angels are holding this little baby? And at the same time, because you are hurting so much, Sagittarius, I want you to take the time to go within, like the hermit. Flip that fear, that energy of grief. Use it to go within. Heal your inner child. Now, brilliant idea. You know what this is, right? The Ace of Swords for me. Coming in from the divine. Clarity, thought. Something is going to come and shift this whole equation in your favor, Sagittarius. This is Archangel Uriel. Yes, your idea is divinely guided. Please take action to bring your idea into fruition. If you have any idea that you're thinking of whether you should go ahead or no, this is your confirmation that you should. Last is gifts from God. Archangel Sandalphon, Sandalphon. We angels bring you gifts from the Creator. Open your arms to receive. You know what I think this is, my darling Sagis? This is you sitting here in your grief. Just look behind you. This angel is here with a cup too. Isn't that sweet? And see, there are two cups here. There's a silver lining, Sagittarius. Everything has happened in divine order. Isn't that beautiful? There is a cup here that they're holding, your angels, and they're the same cup behind you. Just try to shift your focus from this grief, okay? So with this, I'd like to close, my darling Sagis. I hope you've enjoyed your reading. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I cannot wait to come back and sit again and do another reading for you. But until then, this too shall pass. I'm sending you love, light, blessings, and namaste. Bye.